Hello there, my fellow Knights, Squires, and Arms. Ebon Knight here, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Now, we are right where we left off, obviously. And let's get this show on the road.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Indeed. Indeed I am.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Oh.
We stand here in this hour.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I am Draco.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced a darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Any time your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I've heard that. Didn't something bad happen there?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I've heard that story before. And I must confess, I am not very much of a believer.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
True enough. Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friend.
That was a bit
But it's
rude.
fine. Will not fail your...
Yes, I do understand. At the same time, you could have at least humored me, you know.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Ah, well, too bad.
Someone's not a very confident that he'll last through the night, now is he?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see? and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Likewise.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now
Well, yes,
Do not
prayer
abandon us in our
may
darkest
very well
hour.
be
Watch over the
good thing
valiant
for
King
some.
Caleb and guide him as he faces this
At
terrible
the
evil.
same time,
Watch over Terry
some people are skeptic, like I myself were, for example, when some aspects don't very much necessarily think that it will actually help anything other than your own morale.
Listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
Only 2 of them made it, and one was minus a leg. Said they encountered some darkspawn that was 10 feet tall, with horns as long as your arm. The injured one died last night. They said his blood was already turning black.
Maker's breath. Where are they all coming from?
Sounds to me they had a run-in with an ogre.
The war before
Not
me
a
is darkness.
priestess.
Yet shall the Maker's light when I die.
Exploration, exploration, and exploration.
There are lots of darkspawn of different kinds.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve of battle. In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
I'm really starting to think I should have gone with our road. Especially considering that, if I recall, I can actually get experience points from picking chests.
Greetings. You must be the 3rd recruit we've heard about.
I am? Who are you?
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I was not a soldier, but my father did train me to fight.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Only that it's dangerous.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Very well. Take it easy.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No, I haven't.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
That's not very inspiring, and that's not exactly what you want to do. Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here is some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
You there, elf.
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Ten, I hope.
Well, I haven't.
If you're not from the Ten, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an
Our
ash
training has
warrior?
been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an ash warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
I have a Mabari hound of my own.
Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemies paint did with Caddis as well.
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke. Scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives of blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say the tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
That chest is locked as well.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange man.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Yes, I'm a mage wielding a sword and a shield. What kind of stupid question is that?
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Draco.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
If I was a dwarven character, then that answer would be yes. But since I am a human, that is no. Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I look forward to traveling.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Always with the awkward response.
Yes.
He actually has a lot more stamina than I do.
You found
Hello,
Alistair,
Duncan.
did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need a darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Find the archive, 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
And I will point this out, guys. In regard to this, I will actually be, how do you say? I will actually be making this video for convenience, especially considering that we've been sitting here doing nothing but dialogue for almost 25 minutes.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
Shit. I should have spoken to him before.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no, sir.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the Maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Okie dokie. Sell. 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 Well, why not? Because I need it, fellas, I need it. scale, iron gloves, a set of scale boots. Ooh. Well, off into the Kokari Wilds we go, folks.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Finally, some wildlife. I thought everything was out. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. Down you go. Go! Now! Look at this thing. Love it.
Come on over, wolves.
Right. Are you with?
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up that place.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Ominous.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
overcoming these dangers is a part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Indeed.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Why did he want them?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Why, thank you very much. Hurdlocks.
Right. This should be easy.
Muerte!
Right. This should be easy enough. No mercy! As you wish. Let's get started.
Of course, here we have a shin box.
Right. May our blades strike true! As you wish. This should be
Death root. I recall those are actually used for poison. Touch that. Wow. Darkspawn blood. What's this? Elf root? Yep.
Darkspawn! Destroy the fiends!
Darkspawn! Destroy it!
This should be Let's get started. Right. You're getting Let's get started.
You're next! The amount of vials of Darkspawn blood I keep getting. Nothing this way, it seems. Wouldn't happen to be anything up here, would there? Not to know. This little path that I wanted to go around and not straight into the camp.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. As you wish. Right.
why I have to keep on clicking the wrong button. Don't think I can hear you.
What shall I do?
Or the souls.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
There, more of them. Right.
Right, face.
May our blade strike true! You never had a shot.
Not a chance.
Weapons at the ready.
Or not.
Let's get started. Right.
Into a fight with some wolves, I
Any last words?
As you wish.
Not a chance.
Unless lucky bastard.
Right. Right. Let's get started. We must be victorious! Right.
Over here.
Yes. It should be it. Yep. Alright. Let me actually have a look at the objective is that something over here there's something somewhere in this area I believe. What do you have missing? Another creature. And of course, chemical that's where. How on earth is this? Is it here? Yes.
Let's get started. Is that all you've got?
Okay, done with you now.
Right, let's get started.
On it.
Alrighty. Okay. This here it is where I'm going to have to end it, guys. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please share amongst your friends to help get the word out on my channel. It helps me out a lot. Very much appreciate it. Also, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more. Also, follow me on Twitter, join me on Discord, and support me on Patreon. Links are down in the description below. And, yeah. So, I will see you guys on the battlefield in the next one. Peace out.